Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to take a look at the brand new Transformers Studio Series concept art number 111 Sunstreaker from the Transformers Bumblebee film. Now you may be thinking, well, Sunstreaker, he never appeared in that film. Well, an early concept of him did, and he was in the film, but just concept. So I really do like this concept line that Hasbro was doing for the Studio Series, and I think it's really well. And then this figure is so well in this line. It fits so perfectly. And if you don't have a G1 Sunstreaker, this is a great substitute as he fits in with Bayverse figures, G1 figures, and obviously the Bumblebee movie figures. So in this video, we're going to take a look at this figure, transform him and whatnot, and go over him and why you should buy this figure. So without further ado, let's take a look at the box. So here we have Sunstreaker's box. He comes packaged in this really nice box where here we get concept art Sunstreakers, Transformers Studio Series, number 111. We get a nice CG render of Sunstreaker, we get Transformers Bumblebee. Moving to the side of the box, we get the same number, 111, Studio Series right there. Then on the back side of the box, we get some nice product shots of Sunstreaker. We have him in both his robot form and his Cybertronian vehicle form. He's big screen inspired from Transformers Bumblebee in the Cybertron Fall scene, and then his little bio says, unreleased movie concept of Sunstreaker in Transformers Bumblebee fighting the Decepticons on Cybertron. So in the film, if he did appear in the film, he would be fighting alongside with the other Autobots. And on this side of the packaging, I really do like this side because we get this really nice blue area right here, which looks like sketches and stuff. Looks like this guy was never finished, and it just looks really cool. And we get the Autobot logo right there. Top of the box, we get this cardboard hanging thing right here, and in the bottom of the box, the thing. So with that being said and done, let's take a look at the figure. So here we have Sunstreaker out of the packaging, and not gonna lie, I feel like this thing is spot on the box. However, since this is unreleased concept art, they could go any way they want with this figure. I personally think that this was really well done. However, there are some slight little things I would like to change on this figure, but I'll delve into that a little later. First, let's take a look at the details on this figure. Bringing this figure in, just take a look at that head. That is totally G1 inspired. Similar to the other ones, a great translation of cartoon to live action. Looks amazing. But here on the chest region, he does have a blocky chest, so that looks really cool. How his shoulders do look quite blocky as well. If we take a look at the arms themselves, they have really nice paint toward the forearm region, and if we just remove the accessory, we can see some nice details right here, painted in gunmetal silver. Unfortunately, the fingers are not painted. I would have liked them to be painted, or for the wrist rotate, we'll delve into that in articulation. If we take a look right here, we get some really nice sculpt work on the legs. It looks really nice. We get some nice silver painting and some orange painting as well, and some silver highlights where the boots or the feet would be. My personal favorite thing about this figure is the head sculpt. Just look at it. It just looks so good. And if we turn this figure to the side, he looks very slender, and toward the back, he does come packaged with some really nice details and some ports right here, mostly for his weapons, which we'll demonstrate in just a bit. But this figure just looks so cool, and I think that this looks really cool. The wheels pop out on the back. I think this figure is solid. It's probably one of closest to 10 out of 10. It's probably a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. Now, his weapon integration has to be without a doubt one of the best ideas I've seen in a while. So first off, he has two blasters which look really nice. We can see some really nice sculpt work and details on them. However, they do have this combining form which they both have a tab and slot, and they connect together and form this either a dual gun, or you could flip it toward the back side and then attach it on the back, and there we have a backpack for Sunstreaker, which is a nice nod to G1 and still looks really great on this figure. I personally really love it, and I will display Sunstreaker on my shelf like this. So articulation for this figure is really nice. He does have a ball joint. He could look up. Well, he can't really look up and down, but if you get him in this position, yeah. He could tilt side to side, and he could do a full 360 if you wanted to. He does have a hinge joint and another hinge joint right here, a swivel joint at the arms. Could do a full 360. Has a hinge joint right here. Mostly restricted because of the design of the shoulders. I don't mind that much. He does have a elbow rotation, could bend 90 degrees and go backwards, look as if he broke his arm. And he does have 360 range of motion, but kind of blocked due to the kibble. This figure is kind of kibble-tastic. However, one thing I really wish they did was include wrist rotation, as we see that in most modern deluxes. I really wish they would have put this in this figure, but it's fine. Right here, he does have waist rotation, so I really do like that. He does have thigh rotation. He does have leg rotation. He can do the splits. He could go back to that far, front to this far. Could bend 90 degrees at the knee. He does have foot rotation, so he could pivot them side to side and up and down, mostly due to transformation. So yeah, this figure is a fairly well articulated figure, one of the best articulated figures I've seen in a while. This figure scales well with multiple other figures, starting off with Jumper, Ironhide and Ratchet, finally Optimus Prime. And here is an entire Bumblebee movie Autobot group shot. Finally, Starscream. And here we have Sunstreaker fully transformed into his really awesome Lambo Cybertronian mode, which looks so cool. If I do say so myself, it looks really great. Now, just taking a look at the details on this figure, it is packed. Well, not really, it's just a yellow blob. But in the headlight area and the rim area where it's concerned, it's packed with details. We get some nice silver paint right here, and we get some orange right here. We get silver on the headlights and blue on the headlights, look really nice. The paint on the forearms do show up right here, and there's a lot of sculpt work and details all throughout the car. And I do like, as you're transforming the car, parts like the back or like within the arms, they are revealed, and they do have details, and it's really nice attention to detail that Hasbro went out of their way and just crafted some really nice sculpt work on this figure. So yeah, this figure looks really great. The details on this are really great. He does have two alternate modes. One being if you have the weapons with you. If you have the weapons, you could attach the weapons onto right here, and you could have them shooting them out similar to how Bumblebee was shooting at the Decepticons in Transformers Bumblebee. You could have something similar like that. Or if you like to have a more simpler, or yeah, more badass looking design, you could attach these right here, and then attach this one right here, and then there you have a Sunstreaker with the guns right here, and that looks so cool with the guns just pointing out, and you could just customize them however you want, and they do look really cool, and you could make it look like he's shooting at the Decepticons. Looks really cool. Now this figure does scale well with other Cybertronian characters, so I brought in our Studio Series Wheeljack and our newly released Studio Series Gamer Edition Sideswipe. The reason I brought the Sideswipe is because these two are packed together in the same wave. They are basically brothers in continuities, and I brought in Wheeljack because they have very similar designs. So, Sunstreaker, a perfect figure, honestly. I give this figure a 9 out of 10. That's really rare for me. I really do like this figure. It's really well done. I just wish it had paint and probably a little bit more articulation. It would have been an 11 out of 10, I'll tell you that. This figure is really great. You can find him at Target, GameStop, Walmart, Hasbro, and I believe Amazon as well. You can find this figure nearly everywhere, and I do like it, and I do like how Hasbro is incorporating this concept series and adds new characters, and it just looks really cool. This figure scales really well with the Bumblebee movie characters. It scales well with Baver's characters. I did not show a comparison in this video. However, I do sometimes pose him around with other characters, and he still looks pretty cool. He stands out. You could totally tell this is a Sunstreaker, and this is a perfect adaptation from cartoon to live action. Now, as far as how much I got mine for like 17 bucks at Target. That's when there was a sale. Right now, I think there is a sale. I'm not sure by the time this video uploads, but yeah. So this figure is really cool. So I really like this figure. I do recommend you guys to buy it, and it's really great. So that about concludes this review. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and check out my channel for more reviews, as I will be posting more frequently now that I'm out of school. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.